Okay, I'm in a very bad situation here. What do I mean? Take a look at this. This is very different from where I left off in the last video. So here's my story. I recorded the video. I made a lot of progress, although I didn't finish Wizard Peak as you notice here. In my frustration with Wizard Peak, I decided to go and take on Crystal Flight, which wasn't bad. The problem is, my video didn't save. I recorded things, but it didn't save. The video file didn't save. It has a lot to do with how I save my videos onto a hard drive, an external hard drive. And this is an external hard drive where I need to put a password in for security reasons. I also use a laptop. Through a combination of my stupidly designed laptop closing before I recorded this video, I was denied access to my folder where I save my videos in my external hard drive. So I did record commentary, but the video did not save. So I have to go through everything over again without actually making progress. So, how to begin? The thief. I figured out how to fight the thief. Here. I'm not going to run around here, but I'm just going to go and fly. Basically what I did was I cut across the circle to where, well, first of all, I'll try to bait the thief to move in this direction, and then if I bait him to run in towards where I fly, I can flame him, like that. So that's exactly what I did. So that's how I got the dragon egg there. Now, before we move on, I also figured out some other things. So, let's pretend that I have the key, because the key is way over there, and I don't want to spend time with backtracking. So you notice that there was a little alcove that you could see if you're climbing up there, but you can't see very well from any other angle. But as it turns out, if you go from that vista point and glide to here, you can get a 1-up, and you can also find a treasure chest that you can unlock with a key, and it gives you 10 gems, which is nice because I think before I was at 265, so that's 275 for me now. So 25 more gems to go, isn't that right? So I noticed that little alcove that I never... Screw you! I'm actually... Good, fought here, dude. So I'd never noticed that alcove until, I guess, sometime off camera when I was recording the, video that never got saved. And I noticed a little alcove that I never really explored, and I noted that maybe I should fly there since, this is Spyro. And sure enough, my curiosity paid off. Now, what else? So that treasure chest, I figured out that you have to supercharge to open it. And it gave me 25 gems, which brings me exactly to 300. Now I said that I took on Wizard Peak, and I did Wizard Peak first before doing Crystal Flights, but for the demonstration purposes of this video, I'm actually going to do Crystal Flight first because I completed Crystal Flight and it wasn't bad. Wizard Peak gave me a lot of trouble, so let's go through this level without any worries of a time limit, shall we? I noticed that this is like super rainbowy. You get all 8 colors of the rainbow. Last I checked there were 7. And I guess it's like going back on itself, the color wheel. I feel like I don't even have to try anymore since I, did this. So I guess each ring gave me like an extra second. Each arch gave me 2 extra seconds. And yeah, so the rest of the arches should be here. This level is fair. This level is straightforward, and it took me almost no time to do this, but I was annoyed that I had to, roast planes, because we remember how much I hated the planes back in Sunny Fight. They sucked. Real balls. Especially because of how they were dictated by RNG. Like, I kind of noticed that the planes kind of fly in a very predictable linear fashion, to the point where you can just fly in a straight line. And now, the next thing to do would be to get these treasure chests. Now, since the timer's going up, I feel like I don't really even have to try anymore. You know the story, it's just... get these treasure chests. I don't know, like... this took me a few tries, and... I mean... The thing I'm noticing is that I get successful at these flight levels when I don't talk, which, you know, makes sense since you want to focus. But... that kind of defeats the purpose of a Let's Play if you don't talk. And I addressed this before in a previous video, but yeah, so my time was much better because, you know, I had to focus back then rather than digging around and such. So that wasn't a good show, but that was basically the gist. I failed a few times just by timing out, or, you know, just dying because Spyro's flight controls suck ass. Okay, now for the main attraction, Wizard Peak. Oh boy, this level. It's fine. It's cool. It has a great ambiance. The sky is awesome. That's like a nice pastel blue there. It would make for an awesome painting. I also noticed how this music is pretty much a remix of a song that you hear in a glitch. Because I talked about this before, but I guess you can just die with one fire. That's pretty pathetic. Oh, where'd you come from? So notice that sometimes when you leave the game on and the music plays, it doesn't loop and then a new song plays. It's something I had observed before in, let's say, Stonehill, where a remix of Alpine Ridge plays and it goes like round doo 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 doo. And then I realized it's like Alpine Ridge later on, so it's like the same story here, because I swear I heard a remix of this song, the Wizard Peak song, in a different level. I think I definitely heard it when I was in High Caves, because the music there changed like 2 times at this rate. I'm being sloppy. Then again, that one wizard is giving me I'm being super sloppy. I don't know, I'm just being very sloppy with these wizards, but I don't care. I don't care. So I was never able to reach these wizards. As you can see, there's like uncollected gems there. That will get me into a part of the Wizard Peak level that I'm not a huge fan of, but I also rescued some dragons since there are 3 dragons here, so let's talk to this dude.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
So Jarvis, why did you say Wizard Peaks? This is Wizard Peak. So yes, this level revolves around the supercharge. My favorite mechanic. I don't know, like last video I was like addressing that I was, you know, kind of overblowing my hate for the supercharge. And I was trying to defend it, being all like, it's a neat idea. It kind of introduces a new mechanic to the gameplay. After the last video that I failed to record, I'm all like, you know what, screw the supercharge. Before we make that jump, by the way, I actually want to take care of these wizards first, just to take up his suggestion. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, so we're gonna go into why Wizard Peak sucked ass. But before that, let me just make sure that I can get a checkpoint. So here's another dragon that I saved.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yawn, these dragons are so boring. I'm being so salty in this video, I'm sorry. So there was another treasure chest here. It's one of those, so I guess there's like designated treasure chests that you can open only with the supercharge. So it's the same one that I failed to open in the hub world. It had 25 gems, so I'm getting my fair share of gems here. So let's get into why I had a hard time with Wizard Peak. So you know what, let's do what I was doing before, where I was just digging around with the supercharge, like Jarvis told me to, because he's Iron Man's assistant slash Avenger. So I digged around and was like, whoa! And I didn't even supercharge all the way there at that time. So my first instinct was, whoa, I can like supercharge there, or maybe even glide there, maybe even do some crazy shit there. Can I reach it? Why am I slowing down now? Wait, what? Why am I slowing down? Okay, this is being weird, but yeah. There's like that one jump that I cannot make. I cannot make that jump. There's like tons of gems and shit, like thieves and such, that I want to get, but I can't get them. So that's where I'm stuck right now. That's why I was not able to 100% Wizard Peak. As you can see here, I am missing like 189 gems if I did the math correct, and 1 egg. I know that the thief has a dragon egg over there. Also, yeah, it's interesting. Once I collect the dragon egg over there, I'm done with dragon eggs. And from what I've heard, there's no collectible that replaces the dragon eggs. So after Magic Crafters, this game is all about gems and dragons, which, you know, I suppose should have been your focus anyway, but, you know, like, the dragon eggs were like an extra diversion. So this guy, I did the same thing where, oh, got him on the first try. Nice. So like when I did this here, I actually got the thief in like 2 tries, so I think High Cave trained me well. As shitty as High Cave ended up being, I mean, High Cave wasn't bad compared to this monstrosity of a level. Wizard Peak can suck my ass. Ooh, an orb for extra life. I actually need these because, oh, by the way, I should bring up the game over counter this many times. Yeah, I got a game over 3 times because I was bashing my head against the wall to the point where I lost 12 lives. Well, that jump over there wasn't the only jump that cost me lives. There was another jump that I'll demonstrate. You know what, let me just finish exploring what I covered here before I waste all my lives like I tried to do previously when I was trying to figure out how to progress in Wizard Peak, because I'm at a point where I cannot progress anymore because I'm stuck. Like, so once I get rid of you, I, you know, collected a bunch of stuff and talked to this dragon, and I really like this dragon conversation, mostly because it's pretty important. It's not just thank you for rescuing me, it is.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan home. It is at the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan home, waterfall. Sounds good.
A secret! Except I've already done the secret. Thanks for telling me, guys. So that, you know, this Let's Play is more streamlined than it would have been, right? Because I would have had to backtrack to the artisan place. So I guess that's when you figure out that Sunny Flight exists. So it makes sense since Night Flight and Crystal Flight are like not so bad, but this here, that's another jump I cannot make. That's another place that's giving me trouble. It's like those two. Whoa! Way to go, Spyro. So there's those 2 jumps there and there that I cannot make. I tried to do a combination of like super gliding and super charging and gliding, but I kind of wonder if gliding is like the solution. I think gliding would be a solution to, let's say, that maybe, and the supercharge would be required for. I actually wonder. So now I'm at the point where I caught up with my failed recording, but I actually want to try something out first. Wait! I think I may know what to do. Actually, I don't, but I can make progress. like any finite progress. It doesn't have to be a snowman. Yes, I remember. Yes, I referenced Frozen. I was like struggling to figure out what the name of the movie was because I had the word Snowden stuck in my mind because Undertale. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's go this way. I can make finite progress. But this is my last life. If I get a game over, that's going to be an additional game over. So we can potentially have like 4 game overs in one video. Isn't that exciting, guys? Alright, let's do this way. Oh no, no! This is so... I want to try it out again. I want to make that finite progress. One small step for dragon, one giant leap for dragonkind. Except this has nothing to do with being on the moon or jumping or stepping on the moon. Okay, that didn't work as well as I hoped it would. I think we're approaching the definition of insanity here, where, you know, you do the same thing over and over again. It doesn't work, but you expect different results from doing the same thing over and over again. But given that I have like a finite moveset, you know, there's only so much I can do. I feel like gliding over there would be like my best chance at getting there. But it's just far and high enough for me to not get there. So yeah, I've been at an impasse where I just don't know what to do. Here's the thing, it's tempting for me to look up what to do in Wizard Peak since I think it's fair to assume that this level gave people a lot of trouble. Especially because the supercharged mechanic is so goddamn retarded. I'm not gonna apologize for using that word. Like, I know that everyone is being so PC now, where you have to censor yourself. Not just, I mean, you don't have to censor yourself swearing, but you have to censor yourself on what you say. Like, I don't know. So, there's a part of me that wants to, like, look up the solution in a guide, but this is a blind Let's Play, and I don't want to do that. I kind of want to show my progression, and, you know, my progression in progressing through the game and figuring out stuff in the game on, you know, on video. That's the point of a blind Let's Play. The thing is, if this wasn't a blind Let's Play, I actually would have made the choice to look it up on the internet. Since I do that most of the time. That's how I play, but I feel like there's a part of me that still wants to wait for your suggestions because I need help. I need help with Wizard Peak. I don't know how to progress. It's stumping me. Mostly because, is there something I need to master with the supercharge? Like, I tried pressing glide or jumping with the supercharge and it didn't work. There's like no difference. But it has to do with something with the supercharge. It just has to. Gliding is like, it's not working. So, because of how I seem to record 2 videos of Spyro a week, you know, since I want to have like a, jeez, there we go. I kind of want to have like a backlog of Spyro. Wow, really? So, since I record like 2 videos of Spyro a week, this is like the first video of 2 that's being uploaded. So, you know, I need to do something for Thursday's video. So I'm probably just gonna go and take on the boss in the next video. As for Wizard Peak, I guess I have to mull over that for like a week or so. Just like I had to mull... No fucking way. Alright, you know what? I'll take on the boss next time. Bye.